It is said, it's just a game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ready now, Randall Romero, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first two games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game three. It's always nice.
Up. Popped him up. Chen waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Zue Lin. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Lifted down the line in left. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
If anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. To third. To his left, Valdez. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping up now, Brock Holt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Colon comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Digging in, Gil Alvarado. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Smokey isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Steve Selski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Too low, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Morales is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Baroa. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
3-1 to him now. Hit out towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that one just missed outside. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Richie Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2-0. Castro is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Standing in, Randall Romero. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now he gets a ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So striding in, Zue Lin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gil Alvarado would be next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled. Line towards center field. Tamori is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Gil Alvarado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in once again, Sam Travis. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Baroa. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Alvarado on third with 2 out. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy's...
This guy water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots.
Fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for... It was just
and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd. Jeff Hoffman, the 6'5" left. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Stripers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Gwinnett, number 20, Smokey.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis, and their runners at the corners now. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. McGee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kratz is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on. Digging in once again, Julian Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Colon right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now, Zach Span. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Popped him up. Chen is there. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Leslie. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping into the box, Jace Peterson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job. Nastier with it in the dirt.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No.
That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Strikers, number 20, Smokey.
So a big moment here, and standing in Geronimo Barreto. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Scooped up on the backhand. Step on the bag for one. Ready for another chance, Bo Gallegos. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The batter, number 5.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Pesky.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Old zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1. Jose Ramirez. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Gwinnett took the lead in the
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Stripers. Number 20, Smokey.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Calzado, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McGee giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that point.
Bobby Hines.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two pitch just missed.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career.
Smokey will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Smokey.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Franco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Stewart has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's set, and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 hit in the inning. Into the box now, Tyler Saladino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Gifton Gopay is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Smokey.
Leading off the inning, Keith Gifford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something.
That misses 1-2.
Wow, that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The count now at 2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. McGee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit. Stepping into the box, Eric Fetty. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is taken for the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go William Alston. He'll look to bounce back. Striking out his last time up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Now at the plate, Rob Hallard. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Chad Shields.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Stripers. Number 20, Smokey.
Now at the plate, Damon Ulysses. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Center fielder number 13, Jose.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 6.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Popped him up. Spanos coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Relay. 3.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Into the box now, Mark Barker. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Macias. I've got to say, I'd be surprised if they go ahead and let him hit here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bat. Now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Macias is retired to kick off the 9th. There's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. First to first, fielded cleanly. There's 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied. Chris Stewart will be called upon. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Strikers. Number 20, Smokey.
Now batting, Gifton Gope. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Down the third baseline.
Up, up, up.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Richard Arena. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 to him now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So digging in now, Dalton Pompey. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Benito Batista. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. As a look, now the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Line towards center field, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
A changeup over the inside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
This is on the ground over to first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 11-3, the final score in this contest. The Buffalo Bisons led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Julio. Smokey takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Smokey.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Larry Doran, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way, and that one stayed up a little high.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
3-0 now. James Vincent. – 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important. Down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Cut. Hold it.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, James Vincent. 1-0 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he takes a called strike, too.
Dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Count even. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another. Whip, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Big spot. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good. Now to the plate, Adrian Salazar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs. A soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Adrian Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So coming to the plate, Jason Eagle. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball just a bit up. Joseph Lipscomb waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Stripers took the lead in the 4th and held Smokey takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. At the plate, Octavio Durham.
Leading off for Charlotte, Second
A ball and no
baseman,
strikes.
Octavio Durham.
High in the air down the right field line. Spanos is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat.
Catcher.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adrian Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. McGee shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. At the plate, Jason Eagle. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Jason.
And that misses for ball 1. To the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joseph Lipscomb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Navarro takes it in. And there's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brock Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's up.
And it's fouled away.
One.
Line. That winds up foul. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch rate.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Digging in, Doug Dykes.
Leading off for the mound, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Baladares. A winning run is at first base. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw it.
He's able to get this one down. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing. Ready for another shot now, Octavio Durham. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And that's in there for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Durham hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
McGee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Stripers. Number 20, Smokey.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Yes, at second. Hayes at first with no outs. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. Into the box, Andreas Zamora, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 4 runs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Ruben Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. A A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hard ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit down at first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Row, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now at the plate, Ronald Calzado. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Grumman over at second. Owens is over at first with one away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad.
Shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Full count, 3-2. First and second. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate again, Bobby Pyle, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
What a great find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Owens rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thought.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. But a big inning here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roger Cardenas. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Tamori on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. McGee will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Anthony Santander will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A ball. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a nice bounce back inning there after Fernando Cordova.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put every
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Gwinnett Stripers. Number 20, Smokey.
Striding in, Peter Hong.
Leading off for
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a step off. Hit out towards second. Colon ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding into the box, Richard MacArthur. He singled his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and one. Grounded to first. Chen is there, and he'll step on